So today has been crazy interesting. It's been like false start after false start. We're trying to go somewhere, take the baby. Thought we'd go somewhere nice like Bondi or far away from the house like that. But on the first trip, the baby totally crapped his nappy, like totally crime scene. Crap everywhere. Got stuck in a super small parking lot. I gotta explain this whole POONAMI situation though. We decided like it's a beautiful day outside, like I got a rare day off. So we're just gonna take like the baby, go on a little adventure, go to a cool place to like shoot some footage and stuff at. It's gonna be like a great day, right? We were like crazy hungry because we like woke up late. So we're like, all right, we're just gonna roll over to like KFC and get something to eat. But KFC is right next to the Sydney airport. And the way it normally works out is that people like try to take a shortcut to get to the airport, and KFC is like right in between that shortcut and the airport. And it's funny, everybody feels like the shortcut's the quickest way, but it's like everybody in Sydney has the same damn idea. We end up being stuck in traffic on the way to KFC, and we're literally like 50 feet away from KFC. And we like crazy hungry, sitting there in line, like the baby's chilling, but we know he's like a ticking time bomb. Like any moment you could like trigger him and he explodes. We get through KFC, get our food, and we're like, all right, we're just gonna sit here in the parking lot and kind of like decide where we're gonna go, because we hadn't made up our mind yet. We got a little list of cool places that we hadn't been to in a while or hadn't been to before, and we're trying to just like figure it out or whatever. But we sitting in the parking lot, and of course you hear that one sound that like every parent hates to hear come out of their baby. It's that you know what I'm talking about, like the super wet ones, you know, when the baby letting it go and you're like, that's gonna be a bad one. Like you can already tell by like the sound of it. Like parents, we have like a sixth sense to know like what that sound is and if it's gonna be bad or not to change. So we sit there hoping like, hopefully it's not a bad one, hopefully it's not a bad one. So anyway, I'm like, all right, just change in the back of the car. But then like the parking lot is super small, so I literally got like this much space between me and the next car, and the lady's like sitting in their car probably waiting on somebody or whatever. Normally I just would have like got out and like squares my way through and like banged their car, because we need to get a new car anyway, so we don't really care about how our car look. So just being honest, probably would have like squares my way, probably would have like squares my
English, motherfucker, do you speak it?
Probably would have squeezed my way out if I had the chance, you know, if the lady wouldn't have been in her car. But anyway, she's sitting in her car kind of like looking at me, like trying to get out. And I'm like, fuck it. Nicole, just like back up and go to like a different spot. But as soon as we go to back up, like literally like 2 Chinese tour buses pull up and then park one behind the other.
I'm not sure what to do with my hands.
And one of them, the second one, was like literally parked right behind us. Mind you, we already had like this much space to get out of the parking lot, and then that gives us this much space to get out of the parking spot. So anyway, we're gonna try to like pull the Austin Powers, hitting the old but of course like that wasn't working out, and that agitated the baby. He could like feel the tension. Nicole's getting tense, so he starts to freak out and starts crying and going crazy. And I'm like, and I'm trying to keep my cool, because I'm like, all right, sorry, but I can already tell like Nicole's the one driving, she's losing her cool. So I'm like just about to lose it. I'm like at the door, like at the handle, like trying to get out so I can jump out and scream at this dude to get his damn Chinese tour bus out of the way. But I can't, because we like wedged in with this lady in her car beside us, and then I kind of like got the baby's like pants halfway down. And of course the shit was a bad one, so it's like poop everywhere like a crime scene. So that would have just been a bad look, me getting out and having poop all over myself, like cussing out some Chinese dude in the KFC parking lot. That'd been a bad look, so I decided against that. So we just still trying to get out. But then Nicole just flips it and she jumps out and starts screaming at the dude to like get off behind her. She ain't got enough space, yada yada yada. Just straight losing it at the guy. And bless the poor little lady's heart, like beside us, like an older white lady, she's sitting there in the car, like probably like locked up her doors and like and just like terrified at us, like wondering what's gonna go down, thinking Nicole about to pull out a gat and just blap 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 spray on the Chinese dude. But finally we get that dude to kind of like back up. He didn't totally get out of the way, he just kind of backed up, gives a little bit more room. But as this guy's like kind of backing up, like he's right by the entrance to get into KFC, and a little car like tries to come around him and try to squeeze their way in, but like we trying to get out. So it was just a total mess. But then finally, we get out of the parking spot and pull around to like where some open spots beside us, and I get out, change it, like, and end up having to like put the clothes in like an extra bag that luckily we had in the car, because we definitely ain't have an extra change of clothes. You know, new parents, never prepared and stuff. So we didn't have an extra change of clothes. It was pretty hot, so we just kept in like his little singlet or whatever he had. It didn't have like poop all over it. But so we're like, all right, we'll just put the change of clothes. You know, we'll just do that, and then we'll go back home and change him. What I didn't know is that Nicola put the clothes in the bag, and I thought it was like all trash in the bag, so I'd already took the bag and threw it in like the bin, in like the trash can or whatever. And Nicole looks at me like, where's the bag at? And I'm like, what, the trash? And I'm like, oh shit. Like I done threw all the clothes away, so I gotta go back over there and get the clothes out of the bin. But luckily, like, nobody had came around and threw up an extra in there. It would have been bad if somebody would like dumped some gravy and shit in there, like a 10-piece and a biscuit and gravy or something inside of the trash can. That would have been bad, trying to dig everything out, but it was quick enough to where I could grab it, and it was still in the bag. So like, that had his clothes. It was a fresh little camo outfit too. But we finally like get out of that spot and ended up having to like go all the way back home and get a change of clothes. Felt bad because he left the dog at home. So we just decided to come down to La Perouse, which is still crazy nice, and at least it's close to home. So if the baby does crap his pants, now we can get back. And we did bring a change of clothes, but this view is sick, and it's literally like less than 10 minutes away from my house.